everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I have another haul for you guys. And I don't know what's wrong with me, but recently in the past few months I'd say I've kind of been not non-stop shopping, but I keep gathering like little pieces here and there and then it really adds up. So I just figured that I'd show you guys what I've been buying in stores recently, and it's some of my favourites which I've shown on this channel before, so places like Nude, Primark, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I do love those places, but this time around I bought quite a variety of different things. There are some summer things in this haul because I know obviously summer's like coming to an end now and we are officially in autumn, but the weather is still really pleasant and I'm still able to wear summer dresses like today. So yeah, I just figured that I'd show you guys what I bought, because a lot of the summer dresses that I bought as well have been in the sale, so they're like ridiculously cheap, so and you can still get them. So I thought I'd link them down below for you guys if you are interested, or if not I'll just link the sale link down below for you guys anyway to check it out, because you can find some really good things in there. And Primark as well, I've also picked up some knitwear, just accessories for winter in general. Yeah, so if you want to see what I've been buying, kind of like my summer autumnal transitional wardrobe, kind of fun and sale bits as well. It's just a mesh of everything, but if you want to find out what I've been buying, then please do carry on watching. I figured I might as well start with the summer pieces since they are the sale pieces as well, and they're probably some of them are gone at the moment, but just keep checking because I've been checking as well, and the sizes do keep coming back in stock as well, and they keep changing what sizes they have on the website. This is New Look, by the way, people. So I actually got sent a massive box full of dresses. I've ordered them myself, but yeah, it was pretty impressive like when it came. So this is the box that I got given. So I've ordered from New Look plenty of times before, as you guys know, and I've never been sent a massive box like this in my life before. So I was a little bit excited when it arrived, because who isn't excited really when they receive a massive thing like that from one of their favourite shops. So I'm just going to go ahead, open it up and show you the first items from this haul. Okay, so the first item that I want to show you guys is this kind of black crochet floral dress. I will be trying this on as well so you can like see the dresses a bit more better, because obviously when I hold them like this you can't really tell so much. But it's just this little like V neck. It's quite deep as well. It's got the crochet all down the front, and then as the dress goes down it's got like tiers of crochet all the way down, and it's kind of like a flowy kind of dress. And it's got a little belt with it as well, so you can kind of pull it in. So it's really, really cute, really simple. I believe this was in the sale, and I picked this up in a size UK 12. This one was in the sale. I think it was supposed to be £28, and I got this for £12. So if I still have any of these things, I will link it below. If not, I'll just link the sale link for you guys, and you can go check out what else I've got, because they've probably got some new things in since I was last on there, as I did buy these about 3 to 4 weeks ago. So, but some of them are still available, so it would be amazing if they still have these for you guys to check out. So yeah, it's really, really pretty, and I've just been wearing it with like sandals on its own on like a warm day, but also it looks nice with a cardigan as well, or just like a light jacket. So I'm pretty happy with how this looks. It's very simple, but it's very pretty as well, and that's all I'm about during summer / autumn. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. So on to the next item. My next item is actually a bright yellow number, and I have posted a picture of me wearing this on Instagram recently, so if you wanted to check out what it kind of looks like on properly in the day, then I will link my Instagram in the description box for you guys, so you can check out on there and also see what else I've kind of been loving recently. So yeah, I'll link that down below for you guys, because some of these dresses are already on there, but I've been absolutely loving these. So let me just get right into the packaging and show you what the dress is like. One, I'm so sorry, I have worn it and it's been washed, so it's very, very screwed up, and I haven't ironed it for the purpose of this video. But yeah, I mean, as I said, you can get a proper idea of what it's going to look like when it's kind of all ironed and everything on my Instagram. So it is this floral yellow wrap dress, and at first I wasn't really sure what I thought of this on the website. I was more attracted to the wrap design than the actual colour and print of this dress, but wearing it, I wasn't really sure if yellow is my colour, but I haven't really got many or any yellow things. So when it came I was a little bit sceptical, but I did try it on and I thought it looked okay. So yeah, I actually really quite like this one. It's grown on me quite a lot, but it's just got the short little sleeves there, and it's got the frills all the way down the front, and obviously when it's wrapped over it looks much nicer than this, but the frill kind of this bit here It kind of wraps across the body, and then you just sort of got the frills at the bottom of the skirt as well as it wraps over. So yeah, it doesn't really look like much on camera now, but on it looks really, really nice. Actually, it's quite expensive for what it was. So this one was from Nude, but it was actually the Anita and Green range, so that's kind of like a concession of theirs. But it was £25 and I paid £10 for it. So yeah, I thought it was really, really lovely, and if you know where to look, you can find such good bargains. So yeah, that's why I thought that I would kind of list all these for you guys, because I think they still do have this one in stock as of today. Hopefully they'll still have it by the time this video goes up on my channel. But yeah, they do actually still have this one, so hopefully you guys can find it. But yeah, I'll be trying all of this on at the end of the video. So the next one is again another wrap dress. Yeah, I am a little bit obsessed with them, and they've kind of been around for a little while now, but I just haven't managed to get my hands on one until this summer. So when I had the chance to get a few in the sale, I just literally grabbed the opportunity and bought whatever I saw basically on the site. So this next one is actually a really pretty white floral dress. So this one's from New Look as well. And this was in the sale as well, I believe. This is the, I don't know how you say this, is it white chintz floral print wrap dress? I don't know how you say that. That was also meant to be 25, and I also got that for £10. It's the same as the Anita in Green one, but this one is actually from the New Look range, and this one was in a 14. Oh, by the way, that oh, I don't even know if it says on here the size in that Anita in Green one. I think that was a 14 as well. Sizing of the Anita in Green yellow dress was the size 12, and I think that was literally because when I bought it they just had like dribs and drabs left, and I thought, well, I probably would have gone for a 14 just to make sure it's a little bit bigger, but I must have just liked it that much when I saw it on the site and thought, let's give it a go because it's a wrap dress. So I did pick that one up, but in the white one they did have a size 14, so I got that for £10, so I picked up a 14 in that one and a 12 in that one. Okay, so back onto this dress now. This is the white floral dress, and it is a little bit different. It's still got that wrap kind of thing, and this is how the other one sits as well, but you can't really tell because it's so creased up. But this one doesn't have the frill on it, but it does on the bottom of the dress. So it's really, really pretty, and I just love the design of this one, and it looks so lovely, and it's kind of one of those things where you're just wearing like one item or whatever, but it just looks really put together. So I'm really loving these dresses at the moment, so I was so happy to finally wait kind of towards the end of summer and pick these up in the sale, because I just think they're so gorgeous, and definitely worth just £10. So yeah, I'm a very, very happy girl at the moment. Next thing is not a surprise. Again, it is another wrap dress, but this one is more of a tea dress. It has really long sleeves, and they are actually cuffed at the ends here like that, and I actually love the print as well. It's kind of like, in a nice way, it kind of reminds me of like fish scales a little bit, because you know like how they shine when they move, there's like these little sort of details on the material that just kind of reminds me of it, but it's actually got a floral print, and it's a grey wrap dress, and then at the bottom it's got the frills as well, and this one is just a little bit thicker than the other ones, and it's probably a little bit more of like an evening wrap dress, I'd say. The other ones are really quite thin for when it's really hot, short sleeves. This one is more of a tea nighttime dress, so yeah, this one's more for going out. But I really, really love this one. I think this one is my favourite, and when I bought it, this was full price. I think I paid like £29.99 for it, but now I do think that there is a slight, or there was the other day when I checked, a slight discount on this dress. I don't think it's gone into the sale just yet, but I would keep an eye on there if they still have them, because it is likely to go in pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really, really lovely, definitely worth the money. The fact it's on sale, or it had a discount on it at some point anyway, definitely worth checking out. So if they still have this, again, I will link it below. This is in a UK 14, so yeah, this is probably my favourite, actually, one of my favourites out of the whole thing that I've bought, out of the whole collection. So yeah, I am definitely a big fan of this one. I feel like I'm just saying everything's my favourite, but oh my god, yeah, this is my second favourite, or at least time with that last tea dress I just showed you. Oh my god, literally, this was in the sale. It's a gorgeous midi lilac floral dress with the crochet at the top. It's got the bardo kind of sleeves going on. It's just so flowy. I did actually do a little bit of DIY on it myself, and it was a little bit big for me. I was kind of hoping to get like a 12 or 14, but I didn't have it. They only had a size 16 left in stock. Where I'm tall, I can kind of get away with the extra length that's going to be on there. It was far too big on the body, so I actually made my own little belt to go on the back, and that's kind of what I've done. So it's like a halfway round belt, so when you put it on, the belt, it just kind of sits at the back like that and pulls you in, if that makes sense. I don't know if that does make sense, but that's kind of what I've done. And then at the front you've got all the buttons and everything, so it does fit me better now. It's still a tad big, obviously, but it was just too nice to not pass up where it was in the sale as well. This one, it was supposed to be £30 and I got it for £14, so I just couldn't pass it up. So I absolutely had to just do a bit of DIY. And then on the bottom of it is just basically, it's like normal bottom all the way down. It's such a lovely dress if you're tall as well. This is going to be one of your best friends. It is amazing. Again, looks much more expensive than what they were asking for it. Just absolutely stunning material as well. It's so lovely. Yeah, I fell in love with it, and I kept an eye on this the other day, and I think that this one, they still have this as well. Maybe in other sizes now. It's weird how they kind of bring out different ones when it's in the sale, but yeah, they must have found some somewhere, because there was a size 14 the other day when I went online, and I was a little bit like, that's really annoying, because that's probably what I would have gone for. But then I do like the little belt detail that I've added, and that kind of makes it for me. So if I hadn't bought this one, there wouldn't have really been a need to do that. So yeah, I am very, very happy with how this looks anyway. So again, this one as well is on my Instagram. I do believe that grey tea dress that I just showed you as well, I think that's on there, because my Instagram, in case any of you guys didn't watch my last video, I mentioned that my Instagram old account, it did get hacked a couple of weeks ago now, and unfortunately Instagram decided to delete it, and I wasn't able to get it back, so I've had to restart my account again. But that grey dress was on my old account, but I think that I put a couple pictures up of it on my new account, the yellow one as well, and this one. So yeah, it's kind of like all dresses a go really on my account at the moment. But yeah, I think you can still find it anyway. So I will link this down below for you guys as well. Yeah, and one of my favourites, honestly. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, how couldn't you? It's amazing, right? Now, this dress, I haven't actually worn it yet. I've tried it on and it is gorgeous. This is a Bardo dress, so yeah, it's absolutely lovely. I love the crochet. It's a midi dress. You've got the cinched in waist, which comes up fairly high on the body, and then I'm going to have to pick this up a little bit, but right at the bottom you've got a bit of crocheting as well all the way along. It's quite a straight line dress, but it does have a bit of flow to it, but it's quite, you know, it's roomy, but it is quite a straight line dress. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and I kind of wish I've worn this, like had a chance to wear it this summer. Yeah, I mean, I really want to wear it like soon before it gets too cold to wear it. But yeah, I picked this up in a size UK 12, and this one was supposed to be £30, and again this was £14. It's like a ridiculous sale, ridiculous. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It looks amazing. It looks like Topshop or something like that. It looks absolutely lovely. So I'm going to try and wear this like maybe within the next few days, because it's still nice out. It's still very pleasant. You can see like sun is coming through my window right now. Like, obviously I'm in a normal dress, so yeah, it can't be that bad, can it? Maybe just like with a little cardigan or something, just to sort of take out over the top. But I just love the details. It's just so lovely and looks like $1 million on. So yeah, I'm just really a big fan of New Look, and I always have been, but at the moment they're killing it. Like, my bank account is crying, but I'm like crying happy tears, because, you know, I've got these lovely things in my wardrobe, and there's always another summer. So yeah, I mean, I'd rather have paid that now than wait till the beginning of next summer and pay full price for like all these things. So I've definitely done the right thing by checking it out. But yeah, this one is amazing as well. There were 7 dresses in that parcel, and this is the last one, I think, and I'm actually wearing it now today. So I'm going to show you guys kind of the dress that I'm wearing from the order. So this is actually the top of the dress, and it's kind of like, it looks like a little pinafore. It looks a little bit I don't know, like, it kind of reminds me of like a pinny, but in a nice way. It's a little bit like, You know those dresses that people wear to like festivals, especially like German festivals like Oktoberfest and things like that? It just kind of looks quite costume-like, I don't know, it just looks quite cool. But then as well, the straps at the back, they've kind of got like these bow details as well. I actually moved them when they came. They were like stitched, both right at the top here on the shoulders. They weren't bowed, they were just kind of stitched there and they hung down. But I really didn't like how it was so, I don't know, I just didn't like how it looked. And also this was too big. So I decided to unstitch it and just move the, like all I did was basically unstitch, tie a knot lower down and do a bow. But you can also have them just hanging down as well, and they look really, really sweet. So that's kind of what the top looks like. And then if I stand right back here, hopefully you can still hear me. But this is the bottom of the dress. It's very, very flowy. I just think it's really, really sweet how it looks. It kind of reminds me, if anyone's ever seen Sound of Music, it kind of reminds me of the leading role lady, her dress. I can't think of her name, but yeah, this just kind of reminds me of her all over. It's very, very sweet. And the back is just kind of ruched and flowy, and it's also got this little crochet line at the bottom here. Just so easy to wear. So today, obviously in a day where it's a little bit warm but it's not boiling, it's long, so it's kind of covering my legs as well, but it's just very, very sweet, and this is just me all over. So yeah, I'm a big, big fan of this dress. So yeah. So this one was the white high strap crochet trim sundress. It was meant to be £30. I got it for £12. I think that this was the UK 14. Let me check, hang on. I was kind of checking the mirror on the label what size it was, but this was a UK 14, and I am obsessed with this one. This is one of my favourites. I will have a post going up really, really soon on my Instagram of this one. I did a little mini shoot outside the other day, so I wanted to get this up for you guys. I think you can still get it, so I was kind of in a hurry to take pictures of these for you and kind of show you what they look like on, so you can go and get one yourself. But yeah, they're just amazing, amazing. So that will hopefully have gone up before this video does, but just in case not, you'll see what it looks like in this video anyway. But yeah, I think I've showed you pretty much all of the ones from that order anyway. So yeah, I mean, other than that, and those 7 ones, I'm now going to be moving on. It's still a new look, but this was kind of a little trip I took to Chelmsford the other day to one of the stores, and I picked this up. They only had 3 left of this dress in store, and I just had to get it because I don't have anything like it. It's another dress, but it's more of an evening, day to night evening dress. And it's got this gorgeous little bell sleeves as well, which I don't have anything that's got that on. The print is floral and black, but the material is kind of like satiny, kind of. It's so gorgeous. So let me just show you what this dress is saying basically, and you can just see for yourself how lovely it is. This is the lovely dress that I picked up from Chelmsford. It is amazing. These bell sleeves, you guys, how lovely is that? The arms are quite skinny, but it does kind of flare out into like a tea dress style. The bottom is very, very flowy. It's just absolutely stunning. I mean, it looks lovely on the hanger, but on, it's just so flattering, holds you in all the right places. And yeah, like I've got quite a curvy body shape, but this just does wonders for me. And sometimes, I don't know, other girls that are kind of curvy as well, but I do kind of struggle sometimes to find things that are a bit flattering for my body shape. Because I'm small at the top and then curvy at the bottom, but this is just lovely. I mean, the chest, I mean, it's got like a V-neck as well here. I don't know if you can see very well, but the chest, it kind of allows for a bit more room, but I wouldn't say that it's like really roomy on me. I did pick up a UK 14 because they only had a 14 and an 18 in store, and then I think they might have had like an 8 or something like that, so obviously that's too small. But this one was full price, but it was only £14.99, so that's pretty much what I paid for the sale ones. Like, they were about £14. So it is amazing, and that is full price, you guys. So I could not believe how cheap it was. So yeah, I think I haven't worn this one yet either, but I am so excited to wear this. So yeah, I absolutely cannot wait to kind of get use out of this one, and I'm going to be definitely wearing this as it gets cold as well, because this one, where it's black and kind of more covered up, you can wear like black boots and tights with it as well, and then just have a bit of the V-neck showing. So I think that's really, really classy, so lovely. yeah, I think I'm kind of obsessed with this one quite a lot. Looking around at the things that I've bought recently, I think I told a little lie. It's not just from Nude and Primark. I've got bits from Peacocks, and I've also got one thing from River Island as well. So yeah, I mean, it's not like I usually go in there a lot, so I guess I kind of forgot to mention that. But in Peacocks, I bought kind of like underwear, but I know some of you are interested in this kind of thing, and I've kind of already spoken about it on my Instagram, and I'm doing a blog post on this kind of thing anyway. But I just bought these really comfy little lace knickers in Peacocks, and they've got like this gorgeous little lace detail all the way down the front and the back, and then if you turn it around, that's kind of what it looks like on there. So they're just really lovely, so comfortable. Oh my god, the material is really soft. So I just got that, and then I also got this really nice lace bra, and it kind of matches, but they're not supposed to, I don't think, but I kind of searched the website to find knickers that sort of matched, and they match perfectly, and I don't think they're actually supposed to. The knickers that come with the bra, I didn't like them, so they just weren't very nice. Yeah, so I just bought this really cute lace bra, and I don't like the bras that are just so padded, and you feel like you can feel it like on you. It just feels horrible to me. Like, I've got a real pet peeve about bras that are just too padded, because it just feels fake to me. I just don't like it. So I like really comfy bras, but I kind of want it to still look a little bit nice. I don't want to feel like a grandma just because I bought something comfy. I kind of want it to look a little bit sexy as well. I want to feel nice, but I don't want to feel fake. So it's just my opinion, but obviously each to their own if that's what you like. I'm not saying it looks weird or anything like that, but for me personally, I'm just very, I don't know, I don't like uncomfortable clothing at all. So yeah, I bought these two to go together, and then I actually went ahead and bought the same set in white. Yeah, I think it was ridiculously cheap as well how much these were. So that is a gorgeous lace bra there, and then I've also picked up the same knickers in white as the others. So yeah, they're so lovely. They've obviously got the same lace going on, the little bow as well, just so cute. Both knickers were full price at £4, and definitely worth it though, and the bras are really cheap at £6, so it's pretty much what you pay everywhere else, but the quality is just so lovely. Definitely one of my favourite pieces and sets that I currently own. So yeah, having a mini obsession over the Peacocks underwear at the moment, which I never thought I'd say because I don't really shop in Peacocks, but yeah, I just thought I'd pop online and see what they had, and there you go. So I'll link those below for you guys as well. This next thing is also from Peacocks, and I've had it for a little while, but I could not remember for the life of me if I've already showed it in a haul or not, and my gut is telling me that I have not. So basically, I was in need a few weeks ago of a rain mac, and I just don't have really that kind of coat that isn't too chunky but covers you up and keeps you dry. Obviously if it rains, like all of mine are too flimsy, so if the weather's horrible, it's kind of like you're in trouble basically. It's either that or you just jump straight into like the polar bear coats. And I have really nice coats, but I didn't really have anything that was light, like a light jacket. So I went and picked up this really cute little rain mac from Peacocks, and I just thought it was lovely. Obviously it's got the hood as well, because it wouldn't be much of a rain mac without one. Just the cute little toggles at the front here. You can cinch the waist in with the little toggles here as well, and then it goes all the way down, so it's quite a long body one, but it's quite slim fitting, so it is very flattering, and the pattern is actually really lovely. I love monochrome, and it just goes with my little bag that I use all the time, my little Jasper Conran bag. Yeah, so it's just really lovely, and it just kind of goes with pretty much everything that I've got, because black and white, it's gonna go, isn't it? So it's pretty good. The one thing I would say though is not really roomy enough to wear like thick knitwear underneath, so that's kind of what you go for normally. It's probably not for you, but again, as I said, it's not really for that kind of weather where it's freezing cold, because this just wouldn't keep you warm. It's literally for now, like when it's kind of in between weather, it's just to kind of keep the chill off, or if it's raining or whatever, it's just kind of like a nice piece for kind of summer slash autumn, but definitely not a winter piece. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I can't remember how much this was. I have taken the tag off of it because I have worn it, but I will link it below if I can find it. I got this in a size UK 12, and I don't believe it was expensive. I think it might have been something like £18, something like that. It wasn't a lot, maybe £20, it's something like that. Definitely wasn't any more than that because I wouldn't have bought it. But yeah, I think it's just really, really nice. It's kind of like one of those, not boring, but it's a staple piece that you kind of have to have in your wardrobe, that you have to have a coat or a light pullover jacket, and in my instance I just didn't have an in-between one, so this was what I went for. So yeah, I was very, very happy when I saw this. So it's still sticking with peacocks. I know, excuse the Nude bag, this is a total lie right here. I begrudged paying an extra 5p for more bags than my life can handle, so I actually just took this spare one out with me to buy stuff. But no, it's not from Nude at all. It's literally just from peacocks. And this is basically a gorgeous dressing gown. I've been on the look for like a nice one for a long time, and this one is just so gorgeously white and fluffy, so I absolutely have to show you this. It's just so soft. But this is the lovely looking dressing gown, and I couldn't believe it. This was in the sale. Why on earth was this in the sale at this time of year? Everyone's going to be wanting like cosy things and dressing gowns. But this was supposed to be £18 and I picked it up for 10. I just went to my local one in Hornchurch. And I do pop in there from time to time because I do find some good deals. But oh my god, you guys, if you could feel how soft this was, oh, you would just fall in love. And it's so fluffy inside as well. And it's got a really, really lovely, massive fluffy hood. Oh my god, it's just lush, literally. It is life in a dressing gown. And then the bottom is just kind of like the rest of it. It's just a long line one. It's just the same all the way down. It's really quite long, but on it's that normal length really. But yeah, it is absolutely stunning. I mean, come on, as if you're not gonna like want to die and just like wrap yourself up for life in this. It's just, it's beautiful. And I kind of wish I'd had one sooner, but now I finally have one, so I'm really, really happy with that. And it's just amazing. I'm just going to feel like a gigantic polar bear, just like hugging myself every night. Just like, it's so warm and cozy. But yeah, literally, I think I'm in love. It's just so soft and I just love it. So next up is actually River Island, and I don't really shop there that much. I kind of feel like a lot of their things are quite expensive, but I don't mind like kind of splashing out on something if it's worth it. But I'm not sure if it like what it is in there. I just don't really feel like it's 100% my style. I feel like the other shops have more of my kind of taste going on, but they do have really, really nice bags and purses. I have to admit, like that is really good stuff. But again, they kind of are a little bit on the pricey side, but I actually had a gift voucher that I still hadn't spent for in there, and it's for £20. So like I've been looking in there quite a lot to try and like spend it, because yeah, I always kind of like look at the bags and purses, and I really did need like a purse for my money, because I have ones but they're kind of a little bit naff now. Like I've had them a little while and they just don't really look that nice, but I kind of wanted one that not just for like everyday use, but I could kind of like take out if I was going somewhere really nice. But this is actually a really sweet purse I picked up from River Island. It's so, so gorgeous, and I just adore this pattern on the front and the little plaque as well, and then on the back it's just kind of flat like this. It's a huge purse, like literally you open it up and ooh, it is lovely. Literally it's absolutely huge. And I don't know if you can actually see, but we've even got the little River Island tag inside, which is so lovely. It's such a lovely touch. This one was exactly £20, so I was so happy that it kind of came to that, because I hate it when I like spend on gift cards and I've just got like Romanian pennies on there or whatever. I just wanted to get rid of it, but I didn't really want to spend anything else in there because I don't really like their clothing or anything like that too much. So I just wouldn't have spent it basically. But yeah, I was so happy, and I kind of waited like months to spend this. It's kind of like it was meant to be. There was only like 3 of these left as well. This is when I went to Chelmsford, and then you just got a little bit in there for your notes as well. So it's a big purse, lots of space, and then you've just got a little clasp that lifts up like that as well. But I'm going to have to be careful of that because I feel like that's a bit finicky and it might snap if you put it too much. So that's the only thing I would say, but it's absolutely stunning. Look at that. £20, you guys. I mean, it's not even that big a deal, is it, £20? But the fact that I had a gift card and I got it for nothing, I'm just like, yes, winning in life. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna start making use of this, and yeah, just pretty much wearing it with my life. Okay, this haul is definitely bigger than I may have first calculated because there's a lot of stuff here. But next up is actually Primark. I love Primark at the moment. They are bringing it with some of their things. Sometimes I do feel, yeah, I mean, either that you can tell it's pretty cheap, or sometimes the quality just isn't there. It looks nice and you touch it and you're like, that feels horrible, and you just know other shops that sell basically the same thing, and in certain cases it's worth spending a few pounds more in different stores because it's the same design but it just feels and looks a lot better elsewhere. But Primark, for the moment, like, if you know what to look for, you can find some really good bargains in there, and it actually is the other way around. It looks like you've gone somewhere else to get it and it looks expensive and it's really not. So yeah, let me just show you what I've got in this bag. So the first thing I did buy is this super duper fluffy jumper. I actually intentionally went into Primark to pick this up because I'd seen people, I'm not even gonna lie, let's not lie now, we're all inspired by what other people sort of have as their style, what people wear. Obviously you don't want to be a copycat, but if there's something you like and they like how they've styled it, you're going to probably want to go and find it. So I had seen other bloggers wearing this and they kind of spoken about it, and obviously I'm a blogger myself, so I kind of keep up to date with that sort of thing, and vice versa. People sort of presume, you know, kind of watch what I get, and we kind of like bounce off each other in that way. So it's kind of like just sharing your style really, and the good things that you can find in store. It's a very well known thing that kind of bloggers tend to have a lot of the same things, because if one likes it, it kind of goes like down a chain of people and they're just like, it's amazing, and it really is. So this is a super fluffy jumper, and I got it in a large because I wanted it to be huge on me. They had up to extra large but they didn't have any in store, but this one is amazing. Look at this. I mean, it's so gorgeous. I suppose it doesn't really look too much on camera, but if you don't have to style it, it really is. I mean, it's got this gorgeous little v-neck, and then there's little I don't know if you can see really, these little holes down the front, but they're really small. Softness, so fluffy. Honestly, you'd feel like a polar bear in this, but I kind of envisioned wearing this kind of like off the shoulder like this, because you've got that v-neck. And then I don't know if you guys remember, but in a previous, I think it's Primark haul, I showed you guys some bralettes that had like floral designs all over the front, and they have it up the straps as well. And I thought that if you wore it like slanted with one of those like off the shoulder and had one of those like bralette showing with the flower, that's going to look really nice. And because this is cream as well, you can get away with wearing pretty much any bralette underneath. Yeah, it's just going to look so pretty, and I've got quite a few of those sets now. I actually have a couple more in here which I bought, so this would total me at 6 at the moment that I have, and I just think they're so comfy and they're really pretty as well. But yeah, this just looks amazing on. I have tried it on, but I will be trying it on for you at the end of this haul anyway. But I can't remember how much this one was. I must have the receipt here somewhere. I don't think it was even that expensive. I do have the receipt in the bag here. This was £10, this jumper. Absolutely gorgeous. They had other colours as well. They had like a really nice teddy grey kind of colour, and I did look at it, but the some of the fur on these jumpers were a bit matte. You could tell that they kind of been sat there for a while and perhaps mauled about a little bit. So this was the softest cream one that I could find. They had lilac, a powder blue and a teddy grey, but I can remember the grey was gorgeous. If I went back and they had more and it was as soft as this one, I would have got it. But holding the two against each other together, you could just tell that the cream was much nicer, like the quality of it. So it's probably just because those others have been pulled about a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm super impressed with that. So I can't wait to kind of show you guys how I'm going to style that up and just sort of have it a little bit kind of flirty as well at the same time. But I am very aware that I need to kind of start shopping for autumn/winter, because I can't be buying summer dresses all my life as much as I might want to. Unfortunately in the UK our weather does not permit for summer dresses in January, so I'm going to need to start buying some things that kind of keep me warm and cover me up a little bit as well. But I can't help it, I'm just in love with the summer stuff. But yeah, that's one of the first things I bought. And the second thing I bought is actually something else that I'd seen from someone else. But I really love like what she was saying about it. Like, it would never have occurred to me. But in her, it was actually a YouTube video, she was talking about finding designer dupes in Primark, and this is something that I was already aware of. But if you know what to look for, you really can, kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, you really can find designer dupes in there that are really good quality, and on a quick glance you would think that it's the real thing. So apparently these little scarves they've got at the moment are dupes for Ted Baker scarves, because it's got the little token on there, which is a really, really nice, sweet detail. And obviously around the neck, just walking past or whatever, or just wearing it in general, it does look much more expensive than it is. The colour is stunning. It's a blush pink. You can never go wrong. Only £6 compared to the real thing. Apparently they have dupes for the Jeffree Star boots at the moment with all the diamantes up the side. They've got those as well. So there are a few dupes about in Primark at the moment for designer things. But yeah, I just thought that this was absolutely amazing, and who doesn't really need a blush scarf in their life? It's the quality is just so soft. Both of these things that I've showed you so far are so cheap and so soft, and they just look lovely. So yeah, I was really happy with those. And then the other things that I bought were just off my own doing. Basically, I'm obsessed with their bralette sets. So I went ahead and I always check for what sets they have in their Nude, because they've started to bring more of these out, but they haven't got like the satin waistband kind of thing. They're kind of like velvety, or some of them have got like crossbacks, and I don't like any of those. Like, I just don't like them. I like the original ones. Primark, don't change what's good. These satin sets, in my opinion, are so much more comfortable. They look nicer. They feel nicer, the quality, everything. So basically I just picked up 2 more colours, because I currently have in previous hauls I've showed you a dark pink, a white, a cream, like an ivory black sort of crossover, and then a peach. And this time I bought peach and white, which is a new colour combination. These are all the satin sets because I don't like the others. So this is what it looks like on the hanger. And in tops, again, I bought a size small, and then the pants I bought like a medium to large because of my curvy hip life. And yeah, these ones are newer designs, and they are a little bit smaller than the others. They come up smaller. So my other bralettes I've got are small, and they're plenty big enough, but these are quite small. So I would say if you're kind of like not really tiny, go for a medium, because these do come up quite tiny. And that's one thing I never understand about Primark, is their sizing is so inconsistent. That's the one bad thing I will say. But other than that, they are really lovely, and it does fit. Obviously it's not quite as big as the other ones, but you know, I'm not big up top anyway, so it's not really a problem. But if you're slightly bigger chested, you might have that as a problem. So yeah, just be aware of that. But then I also bought this one in baby pink, kind of like a blush pink colour. Again, the satin set, absolutely stunning. It's so lovely. And they can obviously go underneath the knitwear like I was telling you about, and you can kind of have these floral bits on show as things off the shoulder. So you can also style this up, and it's not kind of like one of those things where people are like, well, I would buy them, but it's kind of like it's just hidden all the time. You can't really see it. You can sort of have that little bit of cheekiness and flirtiness in your outfits without showing yourself completely. It's just a suggestion of, like, you know, nice style underneath, but it's kind of classy at the same time, if you know what I mean. So it's a really nice crossover. But yeah, I think I only managed to spend like, I don't know, about £38, like come to all skip all of that. But yeah, I think I'd have a pretty hard time trying to spend a lot of money in Primark, because I literally scoured the whole shop and that's all I could find. So it's pretty much all the kind of same colour scheme looking at it as well. It's quite funny. But yeah, like literally that is pretty much everything in this haul. So now I'm just going to go on and show you guys what all of this looks like on. And yeah, I really hope that you like it, and maybe pick out some bits for yourself in sale, and obviously what's available in store. So this is the crochet frill trim kind of dress. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the pattern and I love the fit as well, and the little belt at the back kind of makes it so much more flattering, and it just kind of pulls you in at the waist like that. So yeah, I love this, and it's just really flirty. It's quite roomy for I think it was a 14 I picked up. So I definitely say that maybe if you're shopping for this, it's possible that you might want to sort of go true to size, or maybe even size down one, because this is pretty big, but with the belt it kind of just makes it look more fitted anyway. But the length is really, really cute, as you can tell. So yeah, I just really love how this dress looks in particular, and I just think it fits really, really well. And the crochet details as well are just so, so pretty, and I just love little pieces like this that's so simple, yet you know, you can kind of layer up as well with knitwear. I've actually worn this as it is with sandals when it was really hot, and I've also worn it when it's been a little bit cooler with a black long sleeve roll neck underneath with black tights and boots. So I've kind of done both, and it looks really cute with both of those. So yeah, this is just kind of how it looks. I know this looks really, really weird because it's kind of all screwed up, but yeah, like obviously when it's ironed it just kind of sits much softer, kind of like that, all the way down the front. And this is just kind of the fit of the overall dress anyhow. So yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with this dress, absolutely love it. I love the little tie details here on the front. So yeah, I mean, I know it doesn't look like much now, but honestly when it's ironed it just looks amazing. I'll link my Instagram down below for you guys so you can check it out and kind of see what this looks like properly when it's kind of all together. But this is really, really lovely, and for how much I paid for it, definitely, definitely worth it. If you can kind of get a rough idea, that's obviously really good. So yeah, it's just that's really cute frill wrap dress, and it just kind of has a frill all the way around the back as well. So it is quite short, but it's very flirty and sweet, and in the winter you could kind of wear it with like tights, boots, and maybe a jumper over the top, so you can just sort of see the skirt half. But yeah, it's a really, really lovely colour, and I'm kind of obsessed with the fit as well. This is the lovely white wrap dress, and this is more like what the yellow one's supposed to look like when it's all straightened out. So again, I am sorry if that's not really helping how I showed it before and you can't really get a good idea of what it's supposed to look like, but hopefully this will help you out a little bit. They are quite similar, they're not exactly the same, but they do have a similar pattern, and I just love the frills on this. I think it's so, so sweet, very feminine and girly, and kind of innocent as well. So I just love the fit of this one as well. I do like how the frills are a little bit more defined on this one as well. It's just a very cute and girly pattern. So yeah, and as well it's got my little neckline that I'm liking, so I feel like this is going to be a well-loved piece. Guys, this is the grey wrap dress. I am obsessed with this. Oh my god, how amazing is this? I love the sleeves, I love the frill at the bottom as well. Again, it's so flattering, it's like a little tea dress, and I just love it. I think it's so lovely, and I'm planning on going up to London actually in the next couple of weeks during the day, so hopefully I get to go. But if the weather's nice, I'm definitely going to wear something like this because it's a little bit more covered up, but it's kind of like very flirty and daytime as well. But you could also wear it as an evening dress, and it's just kind of like that halfway kind of look between dressy but kind of daytime casual, but it just looks really lovely, like you put a lot of effort into what you're wearing. And I just love this. I mean, I think I say it for every single thing I bought, but I'm obsessed with this, and literally everything I've bought, I haven't bought it unless I'm 100% sure that I want it, because I used to find that I used to waste a lot of money buying things and then I just wouldn't get the use out of them. So now when I buy things, I just make sure that I'm literally head over heels for it. That's why I love everything I've bought, and fortunately it all fits as well, so nothing is going back. Speaking of selling things and just sort of like not wearing things, I have actually got some old things on my Depop that I am selling now, so I'll link my Depop, and I'm also selling on Vinted as well, so I'll link those profiles down below for you guys. Some of the things, I say old, they're not necessarily old, I've had them a while, but I've never worn some of them, and a lot of things as well have been worn once and things like that. So if you are interested in checking out what I'm selling on there, then please do check out the links down below and see if you want to pick anything up. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, this dress is just absolutely stunning, and I do believe they still have this in stock, so I hope that you can get your hands on it as well. So this is one of my absolutely favourite dresses that I bought from the sale. And this is also one of the ones that you can kind of see a bit better on my Instagram, but I just love the print, the detail, the buttons all the way down the front, the crochet, just looks amazing. I love the colours as well, the fit, and also, I know I did this myself, but the little bow bit at the back is just so sweet. But if you wanted to do something like that yourself, it's so simple and easy to do. And this is just what it looks like in full length, so it just goes all the way down. It kind of opens up a little bit at the bottom when you walk, so it is quite sultry in that way as well. As you can see, it's very kind of like fun, flirty and girly, very summer-like. And yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So if you can, do try and get your hands on this, because it's a piece that will definitely make up for your wardrobe next year. And it just feels good knowing that you picked certain things up in the sale and that you've kind of paid less than everyone else for it. So yeah, I just think that it's absolutely amazing, and it's definitely one of my favourite pieces that I've bought. So this is the gorgeous crochet dress, and I am obsessed with this. Oh my god, I'm definitely getting like Marrakesh kind of vibes here. If you're going abroad anywhere, sunny like that, just absolutely stunning. Spain even, it just looks amazing. The tan as well, it looks quite nice. Obviously I've just come back from Florida, so I've still got a little bit of a glow left. So yeah, against the white, it just looks really amazing. And it's just so me, like everything about it is just amazing. So yeah, I think this is definitely going to have a lot of wear next year when it gets warmer. This is that gorgeous bell sleeve dress that I was telling you about from Nude, and I kind of like wanted to try some of the other things on as well, but sort of flicking through them, I do apologise if any of it does look like it needs a 9, but I don't think any of them are quite as severe as that yellow dress that I just showed you. That is the one that needs ironing the most, I think. But it is a really gorgeous dress, and so is this one. I mean, look at the sleeve, this floral v-neck as well. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's so flattering, and again, I love how it's kind of like, you can see a little bit of the collarbones as well. I just love tops recently that kind of show this bit off quite a lot from the shoulder point downwards. I just think they're really elegant, classy, and a little bit sexy, so that's kind of what I like about my tops at the moment. And of course the Bardo top kind of gives that off, that vibe as well. But obviously with the rings and everything, when you accessorise these outfits, they just look really, really lovely. So yeah, that is kind of the dress. Definitely worth $14.99, and I am just obsessed. This is the lovely Rain Mac as well, and I've kind of adjusted it to how I'm comfy, and you can just sort of get a thin piece of knitwear under here as well. But yeah, this is just sort of like what I'm wearing it with at the moment. I've kind of got a little dress on underneath, but yeah, I just thought that I'd try it on for you guys just so you could kind of see what it looks like. And it's just very lovely, and obviously it's not very long or thick, so it's not really suitable for winter or anything like that, but it's definitely okay for like now. So yeah, like, I really, really like this piece, and it's going to go a lot as well. And my bags that I was telling you about, it just kind of goes with that too. So yeah, it's just very classy. It's just kind of like an essential piece really to keep me covered up in the miserable weather. So this is the super, super soft dressing gown, and oh my god, how cute is this? It's just so lovely. And I don't know about you, but whenever I see someone all tucked up in their little dressing gown, I just love my hugs, and I just feel like giving them a massive hug. So I'm hoping that maybe if I wear this more often, people give me hugs because I love them. But it's just so cozy. And the arms are just so nice and long as well. The body is nice and long. Look at that fluffy hood. Oh my god, it's just so drapey, and it's kind of like a little bit sexy as well, the kind of way it's all open at the chest as well. That's just kind of how it sits. You can see the length of the actual gown is pretty long as well. It's got these cute little pockets as well. Yeah, just to kind of keep nice and cozy of a morning when you're kind of like making a coffee or making a drink or whatever. So I think it's so lovely, very flattering, definitely worth £10. And yeah, I think this is one of my favourite purchases actually that I've made recently. So yeah, I just think peacocks are killing it at the moment, and I would definitely recommend this if you're one for wrapping up like I am. This is actually that really chunky, fluffy jumper that I was telling you about from Primark, and I've actually popped one of the new bralettes underneath to show you kind of what I meant when I said slanted shoulder with the flower showing through, and just how I'd style it. So it would kind of just be on the side like so. Yeah, I just think it's so pretty, very flattering. Wear it with jeans, boots, leggings, leather skirts, tights, anything. It just looks so lovely. It's completely style this up in your own way. So that's what I love about pieces like this, and they're really unique and cool. And this scarf as well is absolutely huge. It's like a blanket. Look how big this is. It's massive. Up any way you want. I like to wear my scarves like this as well. I'll cut the label out so you can't see that, but you know, the token will just kind of be shown at the bottom. It's just so lovely and gorgeous. Or you could kind of do another style that I like to do, which is like the free-fold design, and then if I can find a little gold thing somewhere, label, but you could kind of just see the token like down there. So that's kind of how I would wear it, and just sort of really snuggle up, feel slouched about or whatever. It just looks so cute, and yeah, I absolutely love this colour. So that is pretty much everything from this haul. I really hope that you guys did enjoy kind of learning about some of the things that I've bought recently, some of the style items and things like that, and I hope that you like kind of how I styled it as well, and that you can kind of get a good idea of what things look like on. So if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll leave a link at the end of this video which you can click on to subscribe. There's a link in the description box down below, and of course you can go onto the main page of my channel and subscribe there too if you enjoyed it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.